Savage Worlds. It's just one is going to run off of various modules that I have or that can be picked up from Roll20, and one of them will be all me.
I feel like we can make something work for that. But
Do what other?
Shadow would be a lot of fun.
I mean, it won't be anytime super soon because I want to wait until one of y'all finishes your run. But
we're fixing to get a new one starting. So Mr. Peggy's getting close to his.
yeah, which is why I wanted to wait until somebody finished there.
I've been playing in Roll20 today. I got a lot of tokens that are like paper dolls. They give you different bodies and different heads, and you got to figure out how to combine them. So I've been monkeying with that. It gives us a lot more options if everybody decides they want to change their look when we actually get to space.
I think there's some people that are making little figurines for Roll20, depending on what game you're playing, actually.
Yeah, however much you want to pay them.
And there's actually a site that does something like that automatically, right?
Mm-hmm. I bought a bunch of cool paper doll tokens, and I'm just playing with them, see what they can do.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a bunch of clone soldiers with different bodies.
By the way,
how can they be clones if they have different bodies? Seriously.
Yeah, different clothing.
Oh, okay. Details.
What site do you go to watch new movies now? Netflix stopped doing DVDs. So I guess everything's streaming now. So when these movies come out to DVD, besides buying them, where is the option to actually pay a fee monthly or something and watch them?
A bunch of places do that. It's so fragmented now. The different production companies have fired up partnerships or own their own distribution networks. And so it depends on who made the movie as to where you'll find it in early release.
So
and then
they're cornering.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, so they're cornering the market to where you just have to buy them all to get them all. Sounds like
Pokemon movie watching. Yeah, pretty much. I gotta write an email here.
Seems like Prime would be the best place to go then.
Let's see.
About as good as any.
Hurry up Netflix and look. And Netflix is making their own movies now.
And actually doing better than what goes to theater.
Yeah. The Extraction did 2 movies of those of Liam Hemsworth, and they were good, actually. How we doing in Starfield, Matt?
I'm still enjoying it. Oh, shoot. I should have.
There's 2 different stories where you can get married.
No, yeah, whatever.
There's just 2.
Yeah, there's never just 2.
I have 2 stories in which I got married.
They got 4 characters, 2 girls, 2 guys, basically. Depending on what faction you join.
So I've been avoiding doing the main storyline because I just want to wander around and see stuff. That's what I used to do in Elite Dangerous. And
Kind of doing the same thing, just leveling up.
I guess it's an incidental to the wandering around. I'm not. That's my point. Is that I'm not. The game loop is not my. It's not where I'm getting enjoyment from the game. I like seeing stuff.
Actually, you don't have to worry about that. They're going to be doing more DLCs. You already got one coming.
Oh, that's cool. It'd be nice to have the little side missions and interactions with people and little stories. That's always been a nice distraction.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it, bud? Cat wants entertainment again. Whew. It started 3 times a day, and now it's every time I sit down here. It wants the red dot. Really, man? Really?
So you were in position.
Yes, that's apparently his thought. E, do you mind running your thing this evening? It looks like we'll have nearly everybody, but I haven't done a thing on Trek.
All right. Heading out. I'll talk to you all later.
All right. You take care, man.
And Yancey,
I can't run your thing. What did you say? Okay, I guess we'll get into something. Can you hear us now, E? I guess not. He's still fiddling.
So you've curbed the market on beans and cheese.
Man. So the order was 2 polo fleece and a Huevos con chorizo Palco Supreme, Nacho Supreme rather, and then 2 Big Mama burritos and chips and salsa and cheese dip. Queso. You got that twice.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh Lord. So yeah, there's no. It's going to be leftovers all weekend.
Yeah, I got you. I'm finish up mine from the week right now.
I'm not getting any audio from my headset.
We can hear you though. I don't know if you must be putting audio someplace else, but yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm running it through my speakers right now.
Oh, okay. What I was asking earlier was, do you mind running yours? Because I hadn't done a thing with Steven. And the thing with the Trek stuff.
It's not like you're moving or anything.
That wasn't the reason why. I just haven't been sleeping and just felt rotten all day.
Yeah, I've had some sleep issues this week. I don't know what it is, rotation of your earth or something.
Yeah. It's not turning night often enough. That is a common complaint. There aren't enough days or nights in the week.
Yeah.
That's a very true statement lately.
Yeah, I can run mine.
Thank you, man. And earlier question, we're all level 1 in there, right?
2.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I fibbed. 2. Give yourself a level. Pat yourself in the back.
I got to get a first level first.
Do you have the link to the game?
Is that the yawning portal one?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
There's a button for this. Where is the button?
I'm currently attempting to build a character.
Yeah, I was asking folks earlier. I'm looking at possibly running either Deadlands or League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which would be basically play your favorite literary character at some point whenever I can figure out the DM side of Roll20. Is there interest? And if so, which one would you prefer?
Well, I'm always interested in playing, and either one of those sounds fine to me.
Okay. How many XP gets you to level 2?
All the XP. 3 million.
3 million XP gets you to level 2.
I think it's 300.
300, I believe.
Okay. What's going on here? You meow at me and you beg to have this red dot come out and you're just staring at it going around. It's, yeah, there's a red dot. I see it.
Both of the games run off of Savage Worlds, but one of them
okay, there it goes.
has a specific Deadlands game that you download, and the other just runs off standard Savage World. So
we determined that one is cowboys being eaten by monsters, and the other is literary characters being eaten by cowboys. So whichever one you want.
yeah, basically that's pretty much the gist of it.
Oh.
Even if League doesn't work out, Savage Worlds can basically be played as anything. It's GURPS without the advanced degree in calculus.
So it's a game that won't disagree with my statement that 1 + 1 is 3.
Right.
I'm prepared either way. I'll either play the Shadow in League or I'll pull out my crusty old Southern Colonel for.
Yeah, like I said, it ain't gonna be super soon because I've still got to watch some video on how to run the DM side of Roll20 because I have no clue.
Me too.
You seem to be doing okay on your side, so I've never even looked at the DM side of Roll20.
Much gnashing of teeth.
Yeah, it's basically the same. So if we were doing tabletop RPG, like with miniatures and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
You'd be spending so much time coming up with maps and locations and this that. It's like that.
Okay.
You could easily
we're-
spend a whole day. That's right. Easily spend a whole day just prepping maps for one game session.
And
That's
that may be something I get you guys to help me with, is because I'm trying to figure out where you get the maps and what you do with the maps and all that.
Plagiarism
And
is your friend.
plagiarism is your friend. Oh, awesome.
That's-
I did
that's
see,
true.
it was actually funny. I did see, because the first encounter in League is in a zoo. And somebody had mentioned that on one of the forums that I saw on character maps that they had used Planet Zoo, which I have, to create battle maps.
That would be fun.
That would be awesome. I love it.
And Doc, I admit to tell you, I was talking about, I think the last time I was over there, I showed you like the crazy level of detail that Planet Zoo has in the way of building stuff.
Yeah.
It's made by the same people that make Elite Dangerous.
Yep. It sure is. Yeah. Frontier.
Okay. Well, at some point I may pick up Savage Worlds then and start playing around. And like I said, for once I figure out what I'm doing, it can either be a off week replacement or wait until somebody is finished with an arc.
That works. I'll be finished with an arc next week.
No, finished with the game itself, I should say.
Oh, okay. I'll finish with the
'Cause
arc.
Right now we technically have 3.5, so that's probably enough. 4.5 if you count Peg's game that's coming.
I can say that the trick stuff is Act 2 of 3 right now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and pick up. Peg, you weren't here for that. If I end up running something, would you prefer cowboys being eaten by monsters or literary characters being eaten by cowboys?
Ooh, that is a query.
It is tough.
I like the literary character idea
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
I'll-
I'm
because
playing
Savage Worlds.
nothing seems funnier than Dorian Gray being roasted on a spit.
Yeah,
Dorian Gray works fairly well with this actually, because it's basically an alternate reality 1927. So they only rule with the
Do I get to play
literary
Susan
character.
still?
You get to play Susan still. The only rule is you have to be able to walk down the street in 1927 America and not be murdered. You can't play an orc or something, but other than that, if you can fit it into a level, what counts as level 1 Savage Worlds character, yeah, I'll pick up Savage Worlds and start watching YouTube videos then. Doc, I may come over and look over your shoulder at some point while you're running track just to get an idea of the DM side of the Roll20 world, if that's okay with you.
Oh, sure, but you're just gonna see me playing with a cat, telling people to roll a lot.
See, I can help you and I can play with the cat. I can do the laser pointer while I'm watching you, so that works.
There you
out
go.
very
Okay,
well.
there you go. Yeah, the division of duties. I tell the cat to roll, but he just looks at me. What? Roll, cat. Roll. He did it. He did it just then. It's what?
Now
One of
roll
our
for
cats
initiative.
is addicted to the roll or to the laser pointer too, so we understand.
Roll, laser pointer. Roll. Okay, I can get it to roll.
The only thing is she only gets it in the living room. So when we're in here, it doesn't help her any.
That's probably a lesson I need to learn at the new place. Pick where we play with the laser pointer carefully.
Yeah, at the computer room, we get to fetch mice instead.
Yeah. It's just so convenient. It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just have to figure it out with this one. Of course, he's going to be so like, what the hell's going on in this new place? And when we finally get there.
hurry and put that couch down so I can hide under it.
Hello, Bill.
Hey, and F.
Howdy. I'm pretty sure he'll be more like, yes, my kingdom has increased in size. Keep expanding the territory. Right?
Yeah.
Thanks for the upgrade, human.
All right. Here we go. Big finale. Big finale. Here we go. Oh, stop. Okay. All done. Good boy. Good boy. Nope. All done. See? No more. No more. Chipping on the table isn't going to help. I'm not. I'm done with it. Yeah.
He said it'll be back and in greater
will.
numbers.
That would be funny if I can get a machine gun light laser point. I'm sure they have them, or maybe one of those laser light show generators. That's the answer. Laser light show generator. Oh my God, he'd just go insane. It would be like laser overload.
It cause mass extinction of all the lightning bugs out there with all this techno noir stuff going on in the living room.
Yeah, yeah. They don't know where to go. Enough. We're doing E's filler game this evening. Yawning portal.
Portal works hard, gets tired.
Yep, it does.
All right, Kat, you are not helping.
Doc or whoever can do that, if you'll start me a Savage Worlds thread on Discord, I will post the timeline of Doom that I have made up
I shall.
at some point.
Let's see here.
Hello.
The world of all history.
Is that what you want to call it?
No, just Savage Worlds works. That way, if I end up running something later other than League, it can all go into one.
I see.
Um,
I'll go searching for a token now.
I should do that. Thank you for reminding me of that. 'Cause I do not have a token. I finally rolled up a character real fast, but
I just wrote up.
I think I'm almost done building my character. Makes it very hard because my eyes are not focusing for me.
I fully understand that.
I just realized my poor character has more negatives to his bonuses than the positives. When is moving day for you? Next week?
21st, a week after next.
All right. I might be in town that following week. Planning.
Oh, nice.
So can visit the new place.
And visit the new place. Yep. And also in Fayetteville.
I think you put it in a chat somewhere, but I don't remember where.
I did.
Probably one of the hangout chats
or
or whatever they're called now.
Yeah. Hold on here. I think it got you here. Yeah, there you are. Do it this way. Actually, do it another this way. There's so many this ways this way. And you'll be amused to know that it even has a chicken coop.
Nice. I think you'd find they're not all that hard to take care of.
The chickens or the chicken coop?
The chickens that you would put in the coop.
The coop, though, is not great shape, unlike the house, which is in good shape. The
It doesn't
chicken
take
coop is
much
not.
to get a coop going. Now, if you have like raccoons in the area or something like that, maybe possum, you might have to make sure it's a little bit more secure. But
Fort Knox coop.
they like the way chicken tastes too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, have we got characters done?
mine's done.
Okay,
I'm
who are
finishing
you?
leveling still.
I am Jericho Farnster. Fanster.
All right, now I am ready.
Let's see. Mountain Dwarf. That means you have dark vision. And who are you, Joan?
Orla.
Okay, that should have given you vision. Y'all should all be able to see roughly.
You want us to be able to see roughly?
Who am I
Trying
missing?
to be roughly. Yeah, we're missing roughly. Sorry. Neff joke. You had to be paying attention.
Deacon's here. That's
That's if you don't pay attention to me.
It's best for your joke. Yes.
Logan. Did you have a character for this?
That's an awesome shoulder cat.
It's an otter.
Oh, you have an otter. Chris has a shoulder cat.
Yes, the keg seemed like a good idea. Game probably won't last enough for me to get to Drunken Master, but if it did, then there's always that.
One can hope.
Okay,
You'll
I have
make it.
lost my vision.
You have no vision.
Yeah, it's apparently missing somewhere here. There it is. My thing just got moved around.
Okay.
Oops, I accidentally moved myself. I didn't mean to do that. Let me go back to the group here.
Those answer my other question. You can move yourself. That's good. There you are. Okay. That's everybody. Okay, Andrew. I believe the last we had left, we had opened the door. Oh yeah, let's fill in the people who weren't here.
Or make it more fun. Just plop them down the middle of this. And that's right. So what? Wait, what? Who? Why?
We'll just wander around until we figure out what's going on.
Who get jump scared?
Y'all have been hired to find the missing family members of a couple of adventurers. There were a group of 4 that came down here, and you're looking for 2 specifically, but 4 total. You ran into a bunch of kobolds. First, you ran into one kobold, this guy Meepo, which is this little kobold here.
Nice guy.
Meepo was the trainer for their dragon wormling.
That's right. We agreed
And-
to do work for the first people we met.
Yes. And you have agreed to bring back the kobold's dragon wormling in exchange for a key that the kobolds had, which is needed to open a door that y'all had found. Though they told you that the door also needs magic to open, so they don't know what's behind the door. That was down south of where you are currently. In any case, apparently they also saw the adventurers that came through here, and had, if not a similar arrangement, had allowed them to pass to go after the goblins that are in here that are causing the kobolds a problem. The room to the north of Andrel there, the empty chamber is home only to rat droppings, crumbled flagstone, and stain.
Watch out for those rats.
What do y'all want to do?
Do we have a dwarf around that we can throw in there and check for traps?
I think Jericho's a dwarf.
Jericho is a dwarf. Jericho is not a thief, so he doesn't think he should have to check for traps anymore.
Angela's going to take her staff and poke the floors. And
And my staff doesn't have a 20-foot radius, and most traps do. So
Make a perception check.
him or me.
Him, he said he was taking his staff in.
Stop poking me.
I got an axe for you.
You do not detect any traps, Andrel.
Is it good?
That's comforting.
Yeah, it's cracked open. Dust and odd bits of stone debris and rubble lie scattered on the floor. An ornate fountain is built into the eastern wall. Although cracked and stained, the fountain's overarching carving of a diving dragon retains its beauty. A relief-carved stone door stands in the western wall.
Oh my! Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm really zoomed in. That's what it is.
You don't find any. Some are made by rats and some by humanoids.
Rodents of unusual size.
Andrel, there's an inscription on the base of the fountain.
what does it say?
Do not put towels in the toilet.
Do you read Draconic?
I do, though. So now that I know that you're not going to blow us up, I will come up and read the.
And I too speak and read Draconic.
Okay, it reads, "Let there be fire."
Hot water.
I'm going to back up a little bit.
Meepo says, "Watch door trap."
Query: which door is trap?
Meepo points at this door over here.
Okay, we use the other door.
Does the door go anywhere? Or is it just a trap?
Don't know. Door locked. Trap hurt people. Try open without unlock.
I bet.
You're not people, Mr. Babbage. Why don't you go try it? How about trap was guarded by a dog?
I'll look at the door.
Okay, make me a perception check.
Why are you looking in the wall?
Because dog boy's in the way.
Observation. The door is not trapped.
Carvings on the western door show skeletal dragons. There's a draconic inscription on the door which reads, "Rebuke the dead, open the way." Within 5 feet of the door, the air is noticeably cooler, and the door itself is cold to the touch.
Didn't you see Backdrift?
Rebuke the dead?
Rebuke the dead.
Shame on you, dead.
That's a very naughty dead.
What's the statue of?
A dragon?
Not a dead dragon or anything.
No.
Dragons are so stupid.
Unless anyone has a way to rebuke the dead, we probably ought to move on.
I'll cast Hold the Dead on the door. See if it has any effect.
What was that spell again?
Pull the Dead.
Pull the dead? Okay. Toll the dead. Oh, I see.
Nothing happened.
Just shrug at the others.
Off we go.
Does anybody have a torch?
Angela lights up light spell.
That's not a torch. We need fire, it said. Try to burn various things in the room if anybody has a torch. This is me suggesting to the group.
Oh, what said we needed fire?
The fountain was engraved with the words in Draconic, "Let there be fire."
Firebolt. Boom. Oh, sorry. You might want to get out of the way. Boom, boom.
Is it like
Oh,
a
no.
laser pistol in a trash compactor bouncing off all the...
Pew, pew. So yeah, it's a cantrip. I just light the place up. What the hell?
Probably great at parties.
Boom. Oh, the fireworks spell. It's not like Jubilee or anything.
All right. You have a savings check for your eyebrows.
None of what y'all have done has generated any response from the room or the door.
I'm pretty sure the literal meaning here is you try to fiddle with the door without doing the right thing, and there will be fire from the dragon. The trap.
Actually, Meepo can tell you the trap is he can point at the trap is a scythe blade that pops out of the ceiling.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's yeah. Ow. Yeah. Mm. That
He
hurts.
doesn't know anything about the "let there be fire" thing because he doesn't. He can't read. So
is the fountain basin that looks like a fountain basin surrounding the dragon? Is it filled with something?
whatever was in there has long evaporated.
Okay. Don't exactly have a supply of gasoline here. Yeah. Where's that jug when you need it?
I have a bullseye lantern. I can pour a little bit of fuel into the basin if you'd like to set it on fire.
Yeah, a little bit in the basin, then maybe a little bit in the dragon's mouth.
I'll set it up for you.
Okay. And then boom.
Okay, the basin burns for a little bit, and then that burns away. There was a little bit of like scum left over from whatever liquid was there when it evaporated, and it burns that away, and it burns away anything that was.
That
Nice
fountain,
thought.
that fountain was a wretched hive of villainy and scum. So.
Yeah. Needed to be done. Yeah, we can come back to this someday.
All right.
I don't want to play with that scythe anyway. Oh, you guys will be amused by this. We had a fire at work, some production issue. Basically, we always have fires at work. And so they call me in and we're poking at it and finally fix it. But the call me in part was the important part because I'm busy doing other stuff. And so the business analyst, they called me about it, a different team. I didn't immediately respond because I was doing something other stuff. And so she says, "Hey, we'll buy you a burger." And so, okay, fine. I go in there and fix the problem. And then on my way out, I say, "I like my burgers from Wendy's." She sent me a gift card.
It's only fair.
Yeah.
I used to take notes for people's meetings at work for Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So
So y'all are not going to do anything else in this room, or you're going to continue north?
I think so.
I'd open it with my face, but I'm playing the wrong character.
I got a bow. I need somebody with melee in front.
I'm sorry, Steve. What was that?
I would have opened it with my face, but I'm playing the wrong character.
I do like that you're staying in character. Your restraint is noted.
All right. The section of the hallway to the north contains 6 doors, all slightly ajar. This area smells musty.
If they're all slightly ajar, they can't be all a keg.
they're only slightly ajar, so they could be mostly a keg.
All put together, yeah.
What does this door smell like? Smell like?
Doesn't smell like I'd open it.
Do I see any traps or anything?
Make a perception check. You don't see any traps.
Crack it open.
All right.
Actually, I say door opening.
I don't want to say we made a mistake not having a thief in the party, but the fact that we have somebody disarming traps by sense of smell is a little disturbing.
I don't smell a trap.
I don't smell anything at all. Open the door.
I got nose for this sort of thing.
Who would, in their right mind, knowingly work with a thief? That's just asking for trouble.
The professional term is burglar. Thank you very much. The empty chamber is home to only rat droppings, crumbled flagstones, and stains.
Step in. Got another door in here to the north.
That might lead to one of those jars. You can see what's in them.
You're going to go up to that door and smell it.
Make a perception check.
Sorry, I meant you.
We might try that, but Gary doesn't have a nose.
The door is damaged from the other side, but it's got something. It looks like something's been pinned to the door or something like that from the other side.
Door out of order.
Hello?
Don't
Pound on the door.
How do you open the door?
She pounds on the door.
Oh, okay.
Pommel of her
Politely.
sword.
Opens the door politely. Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Okay, you pound the door open, and the bell that is attached to the door about 3 feet off the ground on the other side rings loudly.
As bells do. Yeah.
Hark, for whom the bell tolls.
Hey, somebody's here. They set up an alarm.
Ringy dingy.
Some bells don't ring, they go to balls.
Oh.
This 10-foot wide hall is liberally strewn with sharp caltrops. On the northern wall, the passage to the room beyond is partially blocked by a rough mortared 3-foot high wall, complete with crenellations.
Caltrops. So they put a warning, they put some caltrops, and there's a little wall. Okay. The caltrops are easy if you want me to take care of them.
Did you have a broom?
Oh, I got something better. Sweep, execute.
We're all blinded by dust for 3 rounds.
An uncommon, an unfortunate side effect, but yeah.
Okay. Give me a second here. We're going to go.
Dun, dun, dun. Hey, you. Good boy. Good.
Where? Andrew, you can't actually see these guys yet. They're still hidden below the crenellations there. All right. Matt, I'm going to let you clear like a first. It says one item at a time on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you clear like a 5x5 square.
Okay, sure. And you can, it doesn't really matter which one you indicate at the beginning. All right. I guess I'll draw. I can draw a thing. Can I draw a thing? Yeah, you can draw a thing. Yeah, here we go. How about that one?
Okay.
I don't see anything, so I'm holding back.
Got caltrops, got a wall. Not quite sure what's back there.
I can't do much for a caltrop with an arrow.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have anything to do. You can't see anything. First goblin will pop up, and we'll take a shot at Andrel. The 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. And then he will duck back
What,
behind
are
the
they?
crenellations.
What kind of critter did you say they were?
Goblins.
Hey, gobbies. Okie dokie dookie.
The second goblin will pop up and also miss you and drop back down. Yeah, you would have seen them pop up, but they popped up, took a shot, and then dropped back down behind cover.
Right.
So I point out to the rest of the group, hey, there are a couple of goblins in their cover back up there. Everybody else would have saw the arrows.
Undercover. What are they pretending to be?
Caltrops.
They're not like, hey kids, we're just like you. We're looking to score some drugs.
They're doing like that meme, the "Hello, fellow kids" meme.
What you doing, bud? What you doing back there? What's up?
Andrew's going to swap out her longbow and hold an action for somebody to pop up their head.
Okay.
You might want to sort your priority order there. Your order of priority. Initiative. That's the word I'm looking for. I think you have everybody. Almost.
Yeah, Mervyn is the only one who hadn't rolled, and they've added the ability you can drag and drop people now.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I am. What are you doing?
In IAM's calculations, he thinks the best course of action would be trying to jump across and engage these goblins.
Okay.
What's your strength? Calculator right here.
Because he would, if possible, use that cleared area to spring.
Yes, he can use that.
Okay. And what would you want from that? Acrobatics or athletics?
Let's see. Let's start with what's your
Strength 13.
okay. Make me a athletics strength check. Okay. You're unable to make it over the crenellations as part of your jump.
Ooh, you land back on caltrops.
Yeah. So where do you want him? Like here,
You're
here.
going to be right there. You're going to be right there.
All right.
And you are going to take that hurt. You take 3 points of damage.
All right.
You take 1d3 damage.
Gotcha. My calculations were sound, but boy, am I bad at math. All right, that'll end his turn.
Jericho's going to move where he can see. Are they popped up or are they back behind stuff at the moment?
They're behind cover.
Okay. I'm going to hold my action then since all I have is a dart.
Yeah. Now I am, because you would have taken your action to jump. Never mind.
Not high enough level to run across walls yet.
You're not high enough level to run across walls. Okay, Deacon.
Walk into the room. Standing back here behind this nice row of people by the door. Can I see the tops of their heads?
No, they're crouched down low enough you can't see them.
I will toll the dead, and if one of them pops up.
Okay. Orla, you never rolled for initiative.
Oh, sorry. I'm a little tired. There we go. It's probably just as well.
I'll put you right next to me on the turntable if you want to go ahead and go.
I'll let you go ahead and go.
I'm just going to get closer so I can see.
That's really bad. Well, we've got an idea where they're at, so I'm just going to lob a shot in that general direction, see if I get lucky.
You could just hold your action and wait for them to appear. Or you could do that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah. Well, that's what I did last time. I said, I'm doing something this time. A mere 5 points, but it got through.
Well, you hit him. Okay, that goblin stands up And before he gets to go, Andrel, he doesn't have his shields because he's got his short bow out. So that hits. That's enough to kill him.
Excellent.
This goblin will use the disengage action. One. Opening a door is free. And he runs.
Wise goblin.
I guess I'll give a. Let's see. Deacon was waiting to take a shot there. Random, did you have a. Were you really waiting to take a shot as well?
You hadn't gotten to me yet, I think.
Okay.
I don't recall you
Deacon was
mentioned
waiting
something
from
before,
last
so-
round.
Yeah.
Unless you roll below 5 on initiative, he had to have. Yeah.
Okay.
Both of y'all take your cantrips
All right. Sure.
or whatever you're going to do. Told the dead spell 11.
Where is this silly thing? Here we go. Not exciting.
That would have missed.
Boom.
And that was a saving throw.
He made it.
No, it wasn't, because his wisdom's -1. So how much damage does he? 1d8? Roll your damage there, Deacon. He might not have gotten away.
He got away.
He got away. All right.
Hey, our Warforged friend, how do you heal? Just standard healing spells or what?
Yes, or sleeping.
Okay. Oh, I have mending. I was wondering if that would work.
He can spend key to heal himself.
No, you're waiting on me. Let me see. 30. Sorry.
Trying to deal with an online bank. Had to take photos of IDs and face. And it always bugs out because I've got a beard. Where are we at this point? Gobby ran.
Okay. He ran. So the
We tried to
question
zap
is,
him.
it's your turn again, Matt. You're going to continue hoovering the.
Without shoving them into our war-torn friend's back, yeah. I will try to get them out of the way.
Okay. Andrew, what's your strength? Okay, you can make that jump, no problem. All right. I am. There's no problem climbing over the barrier. It's only about 3 feet tall.
Oh, okay, so I'll hop up here and let's see. Let's measure. I will. Yeah, I'll post at the door.
Okay.
We'll end it there.
Jericho.
If I take a running jump and start to there, can I jump that? Strength is 14.
Yeah. The only reason you need to make an athletics check is because of that little wall at the end. Roll me a D. Okay, you're embarrassed. You didn't clear the wall, but you cleared the wall enough that you ended up on your face on the other side of the wall. So instead of landing on the caltrops. So
I meant to do that.
you meant to do that.
I noticed our quote unquote thief did not smell the floor, so I thought I would go ahead and do that to make sure.
No traps here.
Make sure there weren't any traps on the floor.
It helps if I'm on my game window instead of the other one to see what I'm doing here.
Yeah, it does.
Stop.
Yeah.
All right, so it's essentially like a little wall ahead of us.
Yeah, there's this
Okay.
corridor. It's about 10 feet wide. Most of it's full of caltrops. There's a couple of squares that are not. Those are where the orange boxes are.
Okay.
And then where Andrel and Jericho are standing is right to the south of them is a little crenellated wall, which for you is tall enough that it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass to get over. It was designed to basically be a wall for the goblins to hide behind. And like the goblins, you're small. But Rand has been using a cantrip to blow caltrops away from the path, so you may just wait for him to clear you a path to walk up and then climb over the wall if you want to.
Sorry, I was on mute too. She's attempting to get herself back up and running. Her headset just died, so she's attempting to swap out to another one.
Yeah, I had to swap out to my work headset.
There we go. Now she's back.
All right. So I got disconnected somewhere along the line of you telling me how high it was to me, I think.
Yeah, it's to you. It's a 3 foot tall wall.
So it's just a tiny bit shorter than I am.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can climb over it if you get to it. It's not that
Okay.
solidly made or anything, but it's not something you're not going to be running up and jumping over it.
Not easily, no.
No.
Okay. We'll go and climb over the top.
Would you like to
You
borrow
might
my
want to
staff?
wait.
You can pole vault.
Yeah.
You might want to wait. Those orange boxes are where there's no caltrops where those orange boxes are.
Mm-hmm.
The other boxes still have caltrops in them.
Gotcha. I'll wait on this side.
I still think you should pole vault using my quarterstaff.
Okay, Deacon.
He looks over at Ran and makes the carry on motion.
Mervin.
Logan, did you go to sleep? What you doing?
Holding my action.
Okay.
All right. Petney.
I'm going to advance where we've been getting all this sweeping done.
All right.
A rough guesstimate about how much far you can jump. Essentially, jump as far as 1 foot of strength.
Yes. Like I said, the distances have not been so much of a problem. It's that wall at the end that's the problem. Ran. I assume you do some more dusting. Okay. Andrew.
Going to head this way. And 15. At that point, she's going to, she's going to duck back. Got 3 more behind
Okay.
another one.
What's your armor class?
17.
17. Okay, they were holding their actions, so
Okay.
I'll give them at least a chance to hit you. That missed. That missed. That'll hit.
Yeah, that hit pretty good.
I was giving you a little bonus AC, but not that much bonus AC.
Hold on. If they're gonna all shoot me, I'm not gonna back up. I'm gonna go to them.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
How much distance is that? Probably way too much.
Let's see, you started here.
10, 15, 20. 20, 21. Yep, okay.
Okay. So you want to attack?
I want to attack, yes.
All right. That'll hit. And that'll kill it.
Correction 2, goblins.
I am.
Okay. I'll get right there. Should be able to. I can move.
Come on in.
I can move 40.
Hello.
So I'm going to attack that guy.
Hang on a sec.
So I'm going to do that. Then I'll spend a point of key to do flurry of blows.
All right. That'll kill him.
All right, and that ends my turn. Then he'll say, will say, correction, 1 goblin remaining.
That's as far as I can go. Can I see that guy? Or is he one of the dead ones?
The middle one's
Hold on
alive.
a second. Okay. Let me mark him dead. The middle one's the only one alive. But you can see him.
You unleash the power of the mighty dart.
That'll hit.
Quake in fear before 3 points of damage.
Orla is still waiting.
Same.
Yes, I'm still waiting.
Okay, Mervin.
Hey, quick interruption. Robert just arrived, so we're going to do the foot thing. So I'm going to
Okay.
go off camera for a bit. I zap it, whatever.
All right.
When my turn comes up. All right, thanks.
I'm gonna go
You
to
pretty
the
clear that one, yeah.
3rd platform and gonna make an athletics check and see if I can jump it.
Okay. Make it. You have no problem jumping over the wall.
I'm gonna Stay right there.
Okay. Bethany.
I should be able to get it from here. Let me see my sheet.
In fact, you've got to. So
Yeah.
you have no problem.
Yeah, I got 14 strength, so I didn't think it'd be much trouble. I'll set up here, change directions next round.
Okay. He's going to clear a spot. Hold on a minute. All right. Andrew, I had one goblin on the turn order, and it's this one. It's not the one that's in the room, so I didn't think about it. I might have this one in the room attack you. Not that he'll be able to hit, probably, but yeah, never mind. And that's enough to kill him.
If it wasn't, I would have smite him.
All right. So there's 3 dead goblins. There's a low wall. They're behind a low wall. We'll come out of combat for the moment. The goblins have nothing but ratty leather armor, shields, and rough scimitars and short bows on them. This room looks like they were using it as a targeting range. They've got straw-filled dummies at the end and lots of blunt-tipped arrows and broken arrows and things like that scattered about the room.
All right, got a 21 on this one. What does it smell like?
Oh, magnolias.
These goblins been eating beans.
The door doesn't smell like anything in particular. However, you do find a silver flask. It looks like it's made of dwarven make. However, it's filled with some sort of vile goblin wine, and a key on one of the 3 goblins that are dead.
Interesting.
There are doors here.
What would folks like to do?
You'll probably let the rest of our party catch up with us before we start opening doors.
Yeah, I agree.
Then that. All right. Here comes Meepo. I'll be back in just a second.
How many points are people down?
I was only down by 3. I mean, if you want to waste the lay on hands, I mean you can, but I had 25 total. I'm at 22.
Yeah, I'm down to 8 to 10 from 18. So I'll go ahead and heal myself that 8 points.
Yeah, use on yourself.
I lay on hands on myself.
Okay. So y'all want to start opening doors, or?
You're going to go ahead and start with this one here.
Okay. The north and south walls of this chamber are stacked with halfway to the ceiling with ill-made barrels, boxes, and crates. A clear path allows easy access between the west and east doors.
There's another door. I want to check it out.
Yeah, I'll open mine.
Yours is locked.
Correction.
Oh, what the
I
heck?
did not open mine.
We might as well make it a trifecta. The first thing I'm going to do is search this with my limited ability to search for traps and see if I can find any.
And we'll find the key, okay?
Yeah, I can't find any traps. This doesn't smell like anything.
Was Andrew able to find a key? I can't remember.
Y'all did find a key, yes.
Use the key on the door.
What's the fun in that?
Okay, the key unlocks the door. And inside the door, you find...
Oh, there, I smell it now.
Looks like there's more lobsters in there.
While there reigns in this low-ceilinged room, a large iron spike is driven into the floor near the door. A small iron cage is set further back. Several sets of corroded manacles are connected to the walls, and some still bind a few crumbling skeletons. 3 kobolds are bound with crude rope to the iron spike. A battered gnome lies within the cage, which is almost too small even for him.
Hey, guys, we have prisoners.
Unless someone stops him, Meepo will run in and start untying the kobolds.
I watch his back.
You go, dog.
So he unties the kobolds,
Yipe, 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 yipe.
and they start speaking in kobold, which is broken draconic. Anybody who speaks Draconic can understand, can get the gist of what they're talking about, which is that they're pretty sure the goblins were going to ransom them back,
Hmm.
and they're a little alarmed at the adventurers. But the fact that Meepo is here and that they're told that the characters intend to free Calcrix, they're very happy about that. And the fact that Meepo says, well, you can go here, get back home. And if you'll let them go, they will return back home. They don't have anything much else to add to what y'all have already gotten from Meepo and his people at this point.
Yeah. We'll let them pass.
Okay. So they'll get off the board. And what are you going to do about the gnome in the cage?
Try to open the cage.
Okay.
Same keyword.
Does anybody here have thieves? Is anybody here a thief?
I don't think so.
Okay. In that case, someone needs to make a strength check to try to break the cage open enough to get him out.
That's not me.
Apparently not Andrew either.
That's a pretty good cage.
Is the gnome undead?
We're all like,
Logan. Smash. The gnome is named Erky Timbers.
Great. We got a porn star gnome.
You beat me to it by a second.
Okay. You speak to the. What do you ask it? What do you ask the goblin about? Not goblin. Gnome.
the porn gnome. Tripod the porn gnome.
It's ransoming you too?
He's here because he was on his way to seek his fortune and took the old road. Unfortunately, into his bad luck, the goblin bandits caught him. He's been here ever since.
Hmm.
He's a acolyte, NPC cleric. His deity's blessings have kept him healthy. Otherwise, he'd be dead from starvation and abuse by now.
Yeah, only so far you can get on goblin beans.
Yeah, he'll gladly go with the party and help y'all out. Though he doesn't have any equipment.
I hand him my darts.
Better than what he's got.
Yeah, he's been used to shooting blanks.
And then I hand him one of the goblin scimitars. It is dangerous to go alone. Take this.
How's a dragon there, Shorty?
Dragon? He doesn't know anything about a dragon.
Yeah. False advertising already.
He knows a little bit about the goblins. The goblins talk about the Twilight Grove down below. They talk about a wicked old human named Balak tending to an enchanted garden and harvesting fruit from something the goblins call the Gulthias tree. They speak of it only in the most terrified of whispers, though.
Some badass weed.
Yes. The fruit grows on the tree. This is the apples, I forgot about the apples. One of the underlying bits of this quest are these apples that the goblins show up and auction off every year. Just after midsummer, they auction off these apples that are known to cure almost any ailment. And then, the midsummer fruit restores spirit and vigor to those who eat it. The pale midwinter fruit steals the same. Balak allows goblins to sell the fruit on the surface, but he doesn't know why.
They're in the band selling fruit. Yeah, sounds about right.
I think having broken him out of his little cell, it was a little cell. It was, like I said, it was barely big enough to fit him.
Yeah. Having a cat carrier.
Yes. I think we're at a good pausing point for this right now.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
It was a pretty good show. Whole lot of editing for Matt.
Always good to have a D&D game.
Next time I won't be on the backside of Overtom.
Yeah,
I am dragging something awful.
I can imagine. Ours has just been roulette from day to day.
Hmm.
I guess Doc's still getting fastened up.
Oh, one other thing that you might be interested to know. There were 3 others that were imprisoned here over a month ago. Halgan, Sharwin, and Sir Bradford. They were only here for about a week before they were removed by the goblins. Balak apparently wanted them. That's the last Erky knows about that. Those first 2 are the ones that y'all are looking for
Yeah,
primarily.
well, that's an important clue.
Are we doing wings tomorrow?
We're okay either way.
I just lost my mouse profile again. I'm trying to make it so I can save the profile to a file. That way I can not have to repeat this every time I make a mistake or add a new game.
I'm starting the zone, so I'm gonna bolt. We'll see y'all a little later.
Be well.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night.
All right.
Night.
Night all.
Not y'all.
See you guys later.
Yeah.